Welcome and thanks for joining us at EMII.com. I'm Kathleen Reddington with your Capital Markets Report. Today is Tuesday, July 22nd, 2008. According to Bloomberg News, Roche Holding, the world's biggest cancer drug maker, offered to buy the remainder of Genentech Inc. for $43.7 billion. The move would increase its share of profit from the best-selling Avastin and Herceptin tumor medicines. Genentech shares surged higher than Roche's $89 cash offer. Sanford C. Bernstein and company analyst Jeffrey Porges said Roche may have to raise the bid above $100. Roche, the maker of Tamiflu, the influenza pill, already owns 66% of San Francisco-based Genentech. Staying with capital markets news, according to Thomson Merger News, the CEO of Suez Environnement, Jean-Louis Chaussade, says the reference price for the company's initial listing of shares for July 22nd will be between 14 and 20 euros. The price range would give the company a market capitalization of 6.9 billion to 9.8 billion euros. Shareholders of Suez will receive 66% of the 490 million Suez Environment shares. The shares will be issued when the division is spun off in conjunction with the merger of Suez and Gaz de France. The final reference price will be set by Euronext Paris, and investors will make the bids and offers Tuesday morning in relation to that price. And in more capitals market news, Bloomberg News is reporting that Russian billionaire Alexei Mordashov raised his stake in TUI. TUI is Europe's biggest tourism company. His stake is now 15.03%. Mordashov says he supports the company's decision to sell the Hapag-Lloyd container shipping unit. In a statement, Mordashov added that increased holding strengthens our position as a long-term strategic shareholder and our commitment to developing the tourism business of TUI. The Russian support for TUI's management has set him against Norwegian shipping billionaire John Fredriksen. Fredriksen also owns about 15% of TUI's stock, but he has criticized the plan to sell off Hapag-Lloyd. The German port city of Hamburg said today it made a competitive bid for Hapag-Lloyd to keep the company independent and based in the region. And in other capital markets news, according to Bloomberg, the Philippine government is close to selling stakes in the refiner Petron Corporation and oil and gas producer PNOC Exploration Corporation. Finance Secretary Gary Tevis told Bloomberg that all we need is really just formal approval from the board and from the president. We have actually outlined the schedule of activities that will allow us to generate the proceeds before the end of the year. Philippines bonds rose on optimism. The asset sales will reduce the need for the government to borrow more funds in its spending. Back in May, Philippine President Gloria Arroyo abandoned her plan to end a decade of budget deficits. She instead opted to boost subsidies meant to help Filipinos cope with soaring oil and rice prices. And that rounds out today's Capital Market Report. Thanks for joining us here on EMII.com. For more details on these stories and much more, click onto our Capitals Markets channel and read the full stories and the latest developments.